The ANC is willing, able, and ready to defend the gains of freedom and our constitutional democracy. Accordingly, we call on ANC members, our alliance partners, and all South Africans to reject the agenda of the JZ Party project and all other divisive, anti-transformation and counter-revolutionary projects aimed at derailing the forward march to a national democratic society. To this end, in conclusion, we have as well affirmed the action taken already by the organization to challenge the existence of this MK party as it is the symbol of the liberation movement led by the African National Congress, and at the same time the deregistration of this party in the Electoral Court of South Africa. And that has been submitted. And two, we have also challenged from the point of view of the trademark of Umkhonto weSizwe, the existence of this party, as Umkhonto weSizwe is the trademark of the African National Congress. The NEC of the ANC, in a statement of the National Executive Committee of the ANC on the membership of Jacob Zuma, 29 January 2024. The NEC took note of the announcement by former ANC President Jacob Zuma on 16 December 2023. He announced that he will be campaigning for another political party and further launched a series of vitriolic attacks against the ANC and its leadership. This development occurs in a context where anti-transformation forces are converging to stop the march towards a united, non-racial, non-sexist, democratic and prosperous country that truly belongs to all. Part of the anti-transformation tactics are to encourage rebel breakaway groupings to erode the support base of the African National Congress. Some of these parties masquerade as more radical than the ANC, but their revolutionary-sounding rhetoric cannot hide the reality that they have common cause with the forces opposing transformation. The shared goal of all these forces is to deprive the ANC of the ability to use state power to effect change. The formation of MK Party is not an accident. It is a deliberate attempt to use the proud history of armed struggle against the apartheid regime to lend credibility to what is a blatantly counter-revolutionary agenda. It was the sacred ground rule of Umkhonto weSizwe, the glorious People's Army, which all its members were taught that this army was established to advance the political goals of the African National Congress.
If you say we are going to court to deal with the MK, so far as the trademark, then it makes sense. You can't take the MK to court for maybe you can't go to court and accuse the MK for stealing your members, right? Because there's no constitution that says people cannot decide to join other people, right? So when you hear Fikile Mbalula say he is going to stop MK, he's going to do, or they are in somehow they have launched some application in court where they want to stop MK. And I've spoken about it before, and they said, I get the trademark, it makes sense, but to stop MK doesn't make sense. There's no logic in that. You can't stop MK. It doesn't make sense, right? Maybe I need to take you a little bit back when you, or as you think of, okay, let me say, think of, look, BLF, Black Land Fest, look, led by Andile Mngxitama. One of the things that were said was that it was discriminating towards white people, right? And because of that, if I'm not mistaken, they were removed from the IEC. I'm not sure if they made a comeback, I don't know. But the basis was that it was discriminating. Those were the bases. Now, I want to know if Ufikile Mbalula says he's going to take MK to court. What are you going to argue in court? We get the removal of Jacob Zuma. In fact, it's not even a removal, it's a suspension of Jacob Zuma in the ANC. You suspended his membership. We get that. It is loud and clear. But to say you're going to stop MK, and then you go further and you say you are going to tell people not to vote MK, still something that doesn't make sense too. Okay? Let me explain what I'm trying to say. You can't tell us how to behave towards other people if or when you, the ANC, you are not treating us the right way. You've got to treat us the right way and make us comfortable in making the decision to vote for you even in the next future. You can't mistreat people throughout the year, and then throughout all these years, the past almost 4.5 or above 4.5 years, and then now on the 5th year where there's elections, now you want to be the good person. It doesn't work like that. You cannot dictate who people should vote for. People will vote for the person they like or for the political party they like as in and when they want to do it. It is within their constitutional right to do so, but to say don't vote MK, wait a minute, you are saying to me, actually, even if I was undecided, but for the fact that you are saying I shouldn't vote MK, when you said it yourself, knowing that we've got all the problems that we have, it's because of you, you are actually making me think, let me go and vote MK again. For that reason, let me go and vote MK. That's it. Because I cannot understand who in the world will try and dictate what others should do. Like, come on, guys. There's something that I'm not going to dictate on, and that is for you to subscribe, like the video, comment in the comment section below, for you to share this video, for you to comment, for you guys to watch this video until the end, for you guys to watch the ads. It's something that I'm not going to dictate on, right? And also, I'm not going to dictate on the fact that, guys, you can become a member of this YouTube channel from as little as 20 Rand a month. You can also donate to the channel from as little as 14 Rand. It's a once-off thing. Let's just click the super thanks button. Right. Having said that, I want you guys to look at this, right? I've got a problem with this. Like, I'm trying to figure out what ANC is saying here. They are... No wonder somebody says there is no one in the ANC to deal with Jacob Zuma. There's no one in the ANC to respond with to respond to what Jacob Zuma has said. Now it is beginning to make even much more sense than it has ever made, or that it has ever done before. Like, I'm looking at the way they are reacting. I'm looking at the way the things that they said. It doesn't make sense. You can't tell us not to vote for MK. Who are you to tell us that? Have you been treating us well? No. So why are you telling us what to do? Right? You have no obligation to tell us that. You've got no obligation to tell the MK to cease to exist. What are the bases? I'm so keen to the bases that you will lay as to why the MK should cease to exist, as Fikile Mbalula said, which is something that I totally don't understand. But I do, on the third point, I do acknowledge when you say you will fight for the trademark, then that one, it makes sense. On the fourth one, where you say you will suspend the membership of Jacob Zuma, then you are making a lot of sense, right? Because that is within your power, right? And that is something that you kind of feel like, okay, it makes a lot of sense for people who want to fight that. Fair, quite fair. The others, no. But then I know for a fact that there's something that makes a lot of sense too. And that is, I want to hear from you guys, right? I want you guys to tell me what you think about this ANC telling us not to vote MK. Mind you, said people that can't even create jobs in this country. Mind you, said people that have given us load shedding. Like we can name on, mind you, the crime stats in this country. People who can't deal with the crime of the crime state in this country. They are telling us not to vote other people for the why. Like, I want to know from you guys, are you really going to listen to what they are saying, or you have decided, you have made a decision? But I feel like this year we need to do it for ourselves. If you want to see the progress of this country, you really need to make the right decision this year. Okay, let me stop this video here. Why? Because I want to go do more research. Okay, guys, please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to click the notification bell. The reason you need to do all of these things is because when I post the next video, you will be the first to be notified. So please don't forget to do that. Right. Having said that, guys, I'll see you on the next video. But until then, please take care.